Good morning, Greta. How you doing? Yeah, I haven't spoke to you in a month or something now. Holy, I shy of talking a couple of times on your climate striking stuff. I've been watching your climate striking, Greta, and I've been watching all over what everybody's doing and stuff. This is all natural too. I don't know whether I'm gonna get a hair transplant. I don't know, like my hair is balding, but I got lots of hair. I bet you if I use my beard, I could probably use my beard, and on all the whole bottom of my beard, I could probably take half of my beard and put it on the top of my head and have a full head of hair again. I thought about trying about that. I'm doing stuff. We're looking on doing a lot of stuff like that, Greta? I'm into doing all kinds of weird things like that. Same as that picture I sent you today about mountain climbing and stuff. Next month when I get paid, I'm gonna buy a motor for my bike. I can buy legally. I can buy a chopper motor, a four, like instead of you got a two stroke and then there's a four stroke. A four stroke is like more. You get more out of the top end. A four stroke is better. Like it doesn't have any four stroke. It releases all on the bottom. What's on the bottom? The pressure. The difference between here's a two stroke. Okay, a two stroke engine doesn't have anything on the top of it, but a four stroke engine has the valves and the guides on the top of it. So it guides the motor into the RPMs and stuff, and it's freaking really cool. I can buy a manual clutch too. You just let it out, boom, and it's a manual clutch. You rev the bike up. All you got to do is just rev the bike up. You fire the bike up, you rev it up. It's like a chainsaw. Wham! And it takes off, and you can let out the clutch and wham, 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 and start revving the bike up, and it rides away on its own. Yeah, it's a real cool deal. You can hook lots of stuff up to it. I'm building a chopper frame. I've got the bike almost half done now, Greta. I've been working on that. I'll send you pictures later on my bike and stuff. Yeah, I've been doing really good. What I want to do this summer though is fuck welfare, screw everybody else, man. I want to go camping. I want to go camping and climbing mountains and stuff. I've been reading that book, Reinhold Messner. I haven't been into too much books, and I get tired of reading, and to me, it's the same stuff. Like, I don't know. It's to me, I don't get the way the people are and stuff, and they think that they can just abuse the people, and I'm not into that. Like, it only keeps honest people out. I set up my tent in my apartment today. I set my tent up and went in there, checked it out, my two-manner, and it's all right. I've been working hard. What I was thinking, we got to find a different approach to the people, like on like when you're dealing with the people, especially like when I'm on my cell phone. I suggest Damien and my brothers, you're not allowed to come on here. My eyes are like light green. My eyes aren't dark green. So the people they're putting clones on my phone. That's why I always wear my glasses like this, because they're stupid and stuff and that. But I'm going to get them, and when I do get them, I'm going to end up putting them to death. I'm going to put my brothers to death for their behaviors. They're not allowed to do that. Dement people, they're not allowed to do anything like that. So there's Ian Oakley, there's Ian Amy, there's Ian Amy Marita, there's Ian Amy Oakley, and then there's me, Ian Amy Melbourne, and I'm the big dog out of all of my family members. Now, I think they cloned me, and it's not okay. It's not okay to clone people and make dumb clones of people that won't help and that one when they're supposed to and stuff. Even if Oakley came and lived in here and said, fuck, I don't want to, like what part of the beast? It said not to worship the beast or its image. Beast or its image. Beast or its image. And it's not not my image. And another thing that I found out too, like there's Shane Oakley and Michelle Oakley, the Yukon vet. And I figured it out one day. I was reading the name and I heard Cheyenne Oakley. So I thought, Cheyenne Oakley. So I looked in on this and that, and none of them have my green eyes. Same as Kidoo. I don't know if Kidoo was my son or James Ian McCall. See, that's really weird, Greta. In Britain, there's James Ian McCall. There's a James Ian Warbisky. There's a James Richard Warbisky. There's a James Peter Warbisky. It's just like, they're not Ians. They're not like you might have a James Ian or Ewan Onischenko, to the unknown God, to an unknown God, to an unknown, an unknown God, an unknown knowing God. Yeah, and me and stuff. Oh, the one that can teach, the one that teaches the truth. Well, what does it say in there? It says you you don't shit where you sleep, right? It's pretty much simple. That's just, there's lots of stuff. You treat people the way. That's the golden rule: is treat everybody the way you wanted to be treated. But now the people are not treating you right. See, and the people aren't listening to you. Like now, you got to go with the next step, Greta. You got to go with people that are up, like World Health Organization, Greenpeace. How about Watson? Well, why don't you go to why don't you call our family, the Sea Shepherd? Well, Watson and the Sea Shepherd, yeah. It's my uncle. From the Sea Shepherd is my uncle. And that's our boat. That's our family boat. And we've chased whaling boats all over the place. He'd been shot. He got shot right in the chest. The Chinese or Japanese shot him with a high-powered rifle. And he had a vest on, a vest. And actually, he had a safety vest, and it saved his life. He got shot right in the chest. I know, it's shocking. I know, it's amazing. The people, I know they don't see it when they should see and stuff. And I think that where I come from, I think that I come from a long lineage of nutbags and conquerors and stuff like that. And because I'm Greek, my beard is totally curly. I look like Rennie Bolinsky. I look like my uncle. I look like Dwayne Dog Chapman, the bounty hunter. I look like Dog Chapman too. That's weird. I look like Jesse Marcel from Roswell. I look like Jesse Marcel too. And it says, fear him that can kill both the body and the soul. And they'll fear him that can kill both the heart and the soul. So yeah, Jesse Marcel, General Jesse. I don't know, Greta. They switched me and my brother, James Werbisky. It's been 16 months here. It's like I'm living in my life in a lie, and I'm just flashing around a little bit. Yeah, and I'm living my life in a real lie, and it's the shits. I don't want to live my life like that. I don't want to live, my life in my world in the shits. I want to live my life that's good. I want to have a good life, and I be repaired and stuff. And I want them to fix the damage they did to me when I was a kid. They did a surgery on me. I had a hernia operation, and they wrecked my, yeah. And they're just fucking ignorant people, man. Just really assholes and ignorant. Same as my mom and stuff. Like cleanliness is next to godliness. And I'm like, that's why you're fucking pumping oil all throughout the thing. And your family's pissed off. And I said, if the Boyle family's pissed off, my family are pissed off at Edgar Ischenko, or somebody's pissed off at Edgar Ischenko, why don't you go judge them legally within the law and then judge him if you're that mad, if he's done something? But seeing me, I'm not like that, Greta. The thing that I know about all the people, the reason why I'm usually losing all my time on there, and why I'm, like, to me, they have to go. All the people have to go. You can't make 25 clones of somebody. Well, why? What is the sense in that? And as soon as somebody makes a clone of you, Greta, as soon as someone clones you, I saw another clone of you. You've got a light blue-eyed clone of you. You've got a dark clone, and you've got like a really beautiful light blue-eyed clone. And ever since you were little, they made clones of you and stuff. They've been cloning the shit, or cloning right out of you and stuff. And you know what I'm really shocked about, though, is like I've been looking at Brianna Karsten Smith from Global, that one of their personalities, and your sister looks just like her, Greta. You and your sister look like Brianna. Oh. Well, yeah, because I'm pretty smart, Greta. I profile people. I profile everybody. That's what I've always been like. I profile people, and so I'm smarter than most other people. Anyways, I don't know what else to say to you, Greta. I'm just babbling here, but you got to find a different strategy for fighting the people. They're not listening to you. They're just going to go, whatever. Okay, if we're going to continue to strike, they're not going to listen. So the next is to start taking legal action. What it's called a class action lawsuits. You got to start looking in and go with Greenpeace and go up and say, well, who fucked this up? Okay, all the logging companies are doing this. So you sue the logging companies. We could be growing hemp. We could be growing fucking 60-foot tall hemp trees that are a foot thick. And hemp is some of the strongest timber on earth. The strongest. Bamboo and hemp is strongest substance known to man is bamboo, hemp, and silk. Is the strongest substance known to man. And we can grow hemp faster than anything else. And bamboo. And poplar trees. We can grow 100-foot poplar trees in less than, and when we can get 3-4 logs out of one tree, big logs, like 8 inches to 12-inch logs round, we can get big logs out of these things. Yeah, out of trees, growing trees and shit like that. And they say, well, we're using the forest sustainably, but in Finland and shit, I don't see how you can have sustainable foresting, because forestry is old, Greta. Forestry, it takes over 300 years to grow a tree that big. So how the hell do they call it sustainable forestry? Exactly. There's too many people. So start looking into class action lawsuits. Start going after the big companies. Class action. Class action means everybody, the world against this company, the world against that, and that's everybody against there. And then ask people, go, hey, I really like you. You're looking really nice, Jennifer Aniston. Say we're looking for a bit of a donation, some help. We want to save the planet. Acting's fine. There's nothing wrong with acting if you make money on it and stuff. But if you're living properly too, right? They got to talk the talk if they want to walk the walk, right? Exactly. All right, we'll talk to you later. I'll let you know if I get some new ideas. Okay. Thanks, Greta.